Hi, this is your math lesson for today. We are going to be comparing expressions again. Our agenda is our learning target, our lesson, IXL practice, and the exit ticket. Remember, the exit ticket can be found in the IXL classroom in week 12 under 11.8.22. Our learning target today is I can compare algebraic expressions by substitution. Remember that when we compare expressions, we're using the greater than or less than symbol or the equal to symbol. We're going to just review this. We're going to compare these two expressions. 9 plus 2 times 8 is what? Then the sum of 9 plus 2 times 8. So remember, we have to follow our order of operations. So, purple elephants marching down a street. I like to put my PEMDAS up here so I can remember exactly where I am in my problem. So we don't have any parentheses. I'm going to start on the left-hand side. I don't have any exponents. Oh, but I do have some multiplication right here. 2 times 8. 2 times 8 is 16. And I don't want to forget that I'm adding 9 to that. We did multiplication, no division. Now we add 9 plus 16. That would be 25. Okay? We're done there. So let's do the right-hand side expression. Here I go. I'm writing my PEMDAS here. I don't have any. I do have parentheses. So I add 9 plus 2. Right here, 9 plus 2. That is 11. Then I'm going to multiply that times 8. I do not have any exponents, but I do have multiplication. This is what I'm going to do now. 11 times 8 is 88. So now, is 25 less than, greater than, or equal to 88? Well, it is less than. So I am going to put the less than signal right there. So this expression, 9 plus 2 times 8, is less than the sum of 9 plus 2 times 8. That's just a little refresher from the other day. So now today we're going to, what if we have variables in our expressions? How do we compare those? Well, it'll tell you exactly how you're going to evaluate these expressions because it's going to give you a value. So you can look at this problem here, 4a plus 2 and 5a minus 2 when a equals 4. So wherever I see an a, I am going to substitute a 4 for that a. As you can see here, we have two variables in this, and it has been substituted 4 times 4 plus 2. So let's go ahead and figure that out. 4 times 4. We're going to do that first because that's multiplication, plus 2. So 16 plus 2 is 18. So the left-hand side expression is 18. Well, now let's find 5a minus 2. So we're going to put this 4 right here in our a. 5 times 4, that's my substitution, minus 2. Now you can put this in your calculator. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 2 is 18. So these happen to be equal. So when I say 4a plus 2 is equal to 5a minus 2 when a equals 4, I have a true statement. So let's compare these two expressions. 2a squared plus ab is what? 2, 3b squared plus 3a. Well, in the original problem, it says let a equal 4 and b equal 3. So wherever I see an a, I am going to put a 4, and whenever I see a b, I will put a 3. So let's start on the left-hand side of the expression. 2a squared now will be 4 squared plus AB, 4 times, and the B is 3. Okay, that's the left-hand side of the expression. So let's go ahead and do our math. Remember, we have to follow the rules of operations, all right? Order of operations. Parentheses and exponents. So 4 squared is what? 4 times 4, 16. And then we're going to multiply that by 2 plus, we might as well go ahead and do the 4 times 3, which is 12. Now we have more multiplication to do. 2 times 16 is what? 32 plus 12, that equals 44. All right, and you can do all of that in your calculator. Now I'm going to substitute my a and my b in my right-hand side expression. I'm going to go over here. 3b squared would be 3 squared, because b equals 3, plus 3 times a, which is 3 times 4. So let's do our exponents first. 3 squared is 9. That's 3 times 9 plus 3 times 4 is 12. We'll stop multiplication here. 3 times 9 is 27 plus 12. What is that? 39. 39. So look here, we have 44 and 39. So 44 is greater than 39. So that means our expression on our left is greater than the expression on the right, because 44 is greater than 39. Let's do a couple more. All right. We're going to compare these two expressions, 3y minus 4 and 2x minus 1. And x is going to be 3 and y equals 2. So we just substitute our variables for the numbers that they have given us. So 3 times y is 3 times 2 minus 4. I'm going to do my multiplication first because that is the order of operations. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. So the left-hand side is equal to 2. On the right-hand side, 2 times x, which in this case x equals 3 minus 1. So we'll do our multiplication first. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So 2 is less than 5. In this little box up here, that means that 3y minus 4 is less than 3x minus 1 when x is 3 and y is 2. Let's do one more. Let x equal 3 and y equal 2. Same as we did over on the other slide. So let's substitute our x and our y into our original problems. On the left-hand side expression, we have 3 times x squared. 3 squared minus y, which is 2. So let's go ahead and do the math here. 3 squared would be 9 times 3 minus 2. Now we have to multiply before we can subtract. So 3 times 9 is 27. 27 minus 2 is 25. Alrighty? So we have 25 on the left. So now let's do our xy plus y squared. So remember, when we have two variables right next to each other, that means you're multiplying. So we're going to multiply 3 times 2 plus y squared, which is 2 squared. We're going to see what's happening here. So 3 times 2 plus 2 squared. Let's do our exponents first. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 squared is 4. Oops. We're going to do plus here. We're going to multiply 3 times 2 is 6. So 6 plus 4 equals 10. So here we have our two values. So we're going to say 25 is greater than 10. So we're going to put the greater than signal right there. There are more problems that you can do if you want more practice. I suggest that you go ahead and get some scratch paper and work these out and stop the video. And then we have the exit ticket. This is going to be found in the math classroom. Alright, it says compare these two expressions when a equals 3 and b equals 4. So wherever you see an a, you're going to put 3. Wherever you see a b, you're going to put 4. And then follow your order of operations and either pick greater than or less than. So the last thing that you need to do for today's lesson is to work on IXL. Make sure that you go to your teacher suggestions, or no, I'm sorry, go to your recommendations wall and click on the pyramid here. That'll make everything math. And I want you to work on either from the diagnostic arena or work it out. They'll be found, you'll have those little cards. Okay, they're found down here in the margins at the bottom. So find something that will really challenge you today. Alright? And make sure you work at least 10 to 15 minutes on that IXL, the recommendations wall. When you're done with that, you can take a break and log out. Have a nice day.